Once there was a mighty king. He had everything, wealth, a grand palace, and 7 beautiful queens, but not a single child to carry his name. Each day he sat silently beneath the enchanted tree, gazing at the sky with a heart full of longing. One day a mysterious old man appeared. Seeing the sorrow in the king's eyes, he handed him a glowing staff and said, "Strike this tree and count the leaves that fall. That is your destiny." The king struck the tree. 7 leaves fell, but one was only half. Time passed. Each queen gave birth to a strong, healthy son, all but the 7th. She gave birth to a boy so small he could sit in the palm of your hand. They named him Short. As the boys grew, the king gave them fine horses, but for Short, only a little cat. Still he smiled, for though his body was small, his spirit was fierce. One day the brothers planned a journey, but they told Short, "You can't come, you embarrass us." So they rode off, not knowing that Short had quietly followed, bouncing along on the back of his loyal cat. By the vineyard the brothers sighed. If only Short were here, he'd sneak us some grapes. And from behind the trees came a cheerful voice. "I'm here, brothers, I'm here!" He rushed forward and brought them grapes, but they pushed him away again. Later, beside an apple orchard, they wished again, and again Short returned with a smile, bringing sweet apples. Still, they sent him away, but Short never stopped following. That night they found a strange house in the woods. 7 beds inside, 1 for each of them. As the brothers slept, Short stayed awake to guard them. Soon 7 beautiful girls appeared, welcoming them, offering food, kindness. But Short watched quietly from the shadows. He saw the truth. They were witches. They poisoned the rice, and Short began to sing. His song was a warning. Eat from the middle, not from the sides. Then later, eat from the sides, not the middle. And finally, don't eat at all. Just say your bellies are full. The witches grew angry. At midnight they whispered, "We'll sharpen our teeth and eat them while they sleep." But the youngest witch had a kind heart. She saw Short was awake, and she told him everything. She showed him how to escape. Quietly, Short woke his brothers. He filled 1 bag with needles and another with salt, and they fled into the night, the 6 brothers on horses, and Short riding his brave little cat. The witches chased after them, howling in rage. Short threw the needles behind them. They pierced the witch's feet. He scattered the salt, and their wounds began to burn. At last they reached the palace, safe and together. And from that day on, the brothers never left Short behind, because they had learned greatness doesn't come from size. It comes from courage and from heart.